All right, good morning, everybody. Well, let me see. Okay, never mind. So, this morning I woke up again a little early to take a look at some stocks, take a look at some trades again. Mostly large caps because I do not see anything in the small caps. The small caps, the only thing I see is SSMT, which, it's pushing up a little bit. Hit the 200 moving average though, so I'm not quite excited about it. So 144 is the 200 moving average. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do this. Okay, so I was looking at some possible trades on the large caps. I have a couple that grabbed my attention. One of them is already happening, so kind of sucks. But Amazon on the dailies got a little bit of a lower gap to fill here. If it goes under, if you look at the daily on Amazon, you got a lower gap from um, 90.56. So from 90.56 all the way down to 89.50. So that's about $1 in range of Amazon gap, which is this whole thing right here. And so if today we are bearish again like we were yesterday, I am looking to take a short on Amazon through that 90.50, under 90.50, so get a nice little bit of a pop and then try to short it back down to 89.50. So hopefully that one plays out. I got it on my side charts. I'm going to be watching that one. Looks like market is trying to dump as we speak right now. So that's one. The other one is going to be Meta again. So Meta was long biased yesterday up to that 124 and a half, 124.50, but we didn't get it. Well, actually we got it, but I didn't get the trade. So I am actually looking short on Meta now. Looking short on Meta under this 121.18. So this 121.18, I'm looking for a kind of a flag here, looking for the downside, possible down to, what was it, 118.74. So this level here. Unfortunately, this thing just tanked right, like 5-10 minutes ago, tanked right under 121, and it's actually doing exactly what I thought. So I'm kind of glad that I saw that and it's doing it. So there it is, the tank under 121.18, and then pushed up, kind of started holding it there, and then see if this thing wants to dip on a little bit lower. So I am kind of bearish on a lot of stocks today. The other one is, let me look at Netflix, because I think I saw something on Netflix. Netflix, this 312 level, 312.96. If we stay under this 312.96, I could see a short on Netflix. So 312.96 holding it up, and then yesterday we ended up falling under 12.96. You could see a clear bounce, support resistance right at 312.96. So there, resistance, there, support. If we end up trying to push up and then lose that throughout 312.96, I'm also short bias on Netflix back down to possibly 300s. It's a little bit farther down, but we gotta move down on. We can move down on this one. Let me mark the actual previous daily line so I could have a target. So this one's that one, but I could mark this one here. So I could see three. Oh, oh, actually I forgot I did that. 310. Yeah, I could see 310 on this one. Morning, everybody. Hanish, Elvinar, Blair. Um, everybody else on YouTube. Rumo, Corey, Easy Money, Hanish over there as well. Oh, I guess I didn't go live on TikTok. So, good morning to all of you guys there. Everybody on, well, I guess TikTok, I just went live, so. Amy Young, good morning. Fish on, Justin, J Hard, Only Head. What's up, Chicago, Tech and Money. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. So, those are my plays there on Amazon, Netflix, and Meta. Might have seen another one, but I don't. Apple under 145.65. I got it down there. I got an alert. If we lose at 145.65, previous low in the last 2 days, I think we could see a nice little rejection there and then move on lower as well. So kind of almost a double bottom at 145.65 on Apple 2 days in a row. If we end up crossing that 145 and then end up flagging there as well, I'd probably look for that short there as well. Jim Hinkle, what's up, man? As far as penny stocks, low cap stocks, SMMT is the only one that I'm seeing. And honestly, at this point, we're at the 200 moving average. We already gapped up pretty significant. I could see maybe this one pushes up a little bit more, but ultimately, I don't know that this one's going to be a runner. Float, I thought I looked at the float and it wasn't that small. It's like 30 million. Yeah, I got 28 million for it, so. Cover, I'm long through the bell, whatever is in play. What? You literally said earlier you were short whatever's in play. Huh. So, what are you? Are you long or are you short? Alright, so I'm going to try my best to call out plays, but I'm really going to focus on all of these large caps, penny stocks, and maybe even shorting in the first 10-30 minutes of open. So I'm going to try to get a good head start or something if I see the setups forming. If not, I'm going to be very patient and see if some of these plays happen and I just don't get an entry, or they happen and I can play them pretty good, or just don't play them at all and be disciplined and not play them at all. So morning Rome, morning Zach. Missed your comment there, Zach. Morning, man. Where do you see SPY? SPY this morning, I looked at it. I think it's going to be between 400 and 388, whichever way we go. If we reclaim 400, we could keep on moving lower. If we take out that pivot there at 388, I think SPY is going to keep on dropping a little bit more. 388 pivot, which is actually yesterday's low, but a couple other times at 388 was important before that. So to me, it looks like 400 and 388 is the level to watch. So that's what I'm keeping an eye on. We got 3.5 minutes till market opens. Morning James on TikTok. Morning everybody else on TikTok. Maybe 395. Yeah, I think SPY between 400 and 388 is what I see. Good morning from the UAE. What's up, man? Or whatever you Sahila FCA. What's up, Chicago Sid? Gotta dial in. Gotta dial in. I've had a rough couple days. Even now, my head hurts. Barely slept. I've been looking at charts so much. Been looking at charts, been looking at shorting a lot. Short SMMT. I thought about it. It's at the 200 moving average. If I end up like rejecting 150s and 140s, I think I might end up shorting it because that is, well, obviously the high, but this right here is the 200 moving average on it. Honestly, the daily looks pretty strong. It was so beaten down. And this one, actually, I mean, it sold off a couple times. It made a jump, but haven't seen really big pushes that sold off. But the only way I'm going to be doing it is if we start rejecting this 150, 140 up here. SMMT, no shorts on IB. Can I take a look at EH? Oh, EH looks like a short to me too. Right at the 200 moving average. Two hundred moving average on EH is up at 179 with a lot of previous resistance at $8 on EH. Pretty steep uptrend as well on EH, so I'm gonna keep an eye on EH for short. It's got two very strong days from $4 to $8 and right up to the 200 moving average. And $8, so I'm gonna keep an eye on EH as well. The only thing that sucks is it's gonna have no volume, so Meta, I am upset that Meta is already rejecting that 121 that I was looking at. So, unfortunate there. As far as small caps, SMMT is the only one that I'm kind of liking right now, and maybe DBGI if DBGI starts getting some volume, but right now it's not the best. All right, market is about to open here in 10 seconds. Alright, so market is open. Amazon is 90.50. 90.56 is the level that I'm watching for it to close the gap down to 89.46. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one right now. EH is already dropping. I'm actually going to, hold on. I hope SMMT tries to make a push up to 144, 150 so I can short that one. DBGI popping a little bit. Still just watching, still just watching. Tesla bouncing off that 180.72 double bottom from yesterday. Blair calling out ANGH. ANGH pretty good oh, why does it do that? Pretty good daily level at $3, 306 ish. So this Amazon is the one that I'm looking to close the gap down to 89.50 if I could get a bear flag here. But I'm not rushing anything. I was, SMMT trying to push a little bit. Beheta, are you going to short SMMT? I think Amazon back up to 90.82, so I might short. Look at XBEV, SMT hit 200 SMA, yeah, at 144. Well, Amazon completely reversing a little bit. Meta, that short play would have kept working. DBGI kind of flushing it back. Somebody said take a look at XBEV. XBEV getting a little bit of a bounce off of yesterday's sell-off. That's expected. Back up to that 12.2 though. That 12.2 is a key level on XBEV. I was looking for the short on Amazon and I missed that pop. Down to 89.50 is what I'm looking at. SMMT, I'm letting it pop up a little bit. I'm getting ready to watch that one if I could short it. I really don't see any penny stocks to the long side, so I'm just keeping an eye. GTI popping up, Rome C calling it out. Meta's absolutely dropping. Now Tesla selling off. Tesla selling off hard now. Tesla selling off really hard off of yesterday's lows. Might take Tesla on a little pullback short again. XBEV, it reached 12.20 and it sold it all off. Tesla, I could see it move down to 170.82. $178.82. I'm looking short on Tesla down to 178.82. Okay, I got one trade there. Amazon, I'm still looking at that 90.56 to reject. Zach is trying some sumo. If you ask me, I'm still short on Amazon, I think. Off of that 90.82 level, that's what I want to risk off of. This could squeeze up and take me out, but I want to risk off this 90.82 level shorting. Right here. Don't know if you guys know, but there is a study on Thinkorswim that plots the daily SMA on your lower time frame charts. Is it the one that puts them by like lines? It like puts a line on the chart? Cause I've seen that, but I didn't know that that was that like a study like that. That looks actually pretty cool. Do you have the script for it? Dang it. Vegeta, did you short SMMT? Ah, I'm so dumb, bro. I'm so dumb. This is the pivot that I'm looking for Amazon to keep holding, and so far it's holding, but it's not dropping like I wish it just dropped. Wow, SMMT was the short of the day. I'm such an idiot. You're riding 500. Good job, man. Well, this Amazon worked so far. I'm looking for the dump on Amazon all the way on lower. Take this low of day, and I want Amazon to close the gap 89.50 if possible. I need Amazon to full on dump here. I need on Amazon to hold this yesterday's low 90.82, take out this 90.56, which is that previous uh, gap fill, and then all the way down to 89.50. My stop is going to be right above 90.82. Meta, I was looking forward on that one. Are you attacking SMMT a little bit? Oh, there is Amazon. I don't want to take profits though. I'm looking for the bigger trades on these things. So I'm looking for low of day and then hopefully take some runners down to 89.50. So I'm hoping this thing just collapses here. Come on, take out that low. Right onto lows. There's a little bit of a downtrend here that's or uptrend that is going to try to hold. But this is what I'm looking for. The break of that uptrend and then full on flush down to low a day. I'm up another $100 on this trade here, so that's good so far. That's good. I might actually just take it off. I'm getting impatient. But that's okay. That's okay. Playing them small size SMMT is absolutely pissing me off now. Hey, Tesla, I said 180.72. Look at that flag on Tesla, 180.72. That's what I wanted Amazon to do, but unfortunately I was looking at Amazon and not this one. Wow, this Tesla off of yesterday's low, clean flag to the bottom. Why didn't Amazon do that? BNGO. Oh, I see Benjo here. Okay, BNG opening up. But hit that. Do you kind of just think every stock is going to go down and just short them all, and if you get squeezed on one of them, that's it? But you try them all shorting? Good morning, everybody on TikTok. If you guys got any questions, let me know. How to use multiple time frame is confusing. Just work your way down. You use the bigger time frames, and then smaller time frames, and then smaller time frame, and then find the trades and stuff like that. I know it's hard, but you gotta get used to it. SPY dropping down to yesterday's low. Do you get a bounce on that 388? Somebody told me this morning, what do I think of SPY between 400 and 388? And look where it's going down to. It rejected 400, it's going down right to 388. So you give yourself like 15, 20 cents and just take the trade anyways. Because I knew that. I knew that 200 moving average was 144. I knew that. I didn't take any ads though. I should have. I thought maybe I could get, I don't know, I guess maybe I thought a blow off top through high of day, like just 5160, maybe hit 765, 70, and then take a short there and then move it on down. Or maybe I thought, like, I saw this yesterday on a couple setups, like you get that push up, you start holding it, like say, start holding that 144. And then I thought I could do this on this one today. And then if it starts holding it like this, wait for the push down and take that retest of that 200 moving average there, right here, to catch that drop, because I saw a lot of charts yesterday do that, and so that was kind of what I had in mind. While Netflix and Meta are dropping, Tesla is dropping, Sumo as well at the 200 moving average. See, like this one at 200 moving average, shorting, not shorting. Previous daily level here as well under 846, 850. Oh my God, look at Amazon. Amazon, that double top at 90.82. I was right, dang. Meta is full on tanking. Tesla is full on tanking. Amazon, if I get a flag out of this downtrend here, I might attack it for a short again down to low days. So I added back on Amazon short retest of this downtrend. See if I can get a fade here. I know there's that bottom end recovering bottoming tail, but okay, there's a move. Let's see if we can. Nope, Amazon keeps recovering. No, a lot more selling. Wow, Amazon keeps recovering those lows there. Didn't mean to get stopped out there. I didn't think I would get stopped out there, but okay. SMMT going to pop for another short, or I probably want to attack the second short, but that's what I thought it would do. SPY dropping under 388. Armed pop in a little bit. Armed is had a nice day the first day, and then yesterday holding, and today kind of having a I always forget the name of this thing. Mid candle breakout, mid candle pattern breakout, or whatever. So Armed holding yesterday's high here could pop up to the high on the previous day, which is $5. What's up, Oso Polar? What are you shorting? Also, if you're doing really good in Tesla and Amazon, why not try options? This is the second day I wake up early and look at the large caps before I trade them. I don't usually trade Amazon or Apple or any of them. Usually, Tesla's the only one that I do trade, but literally this is the second day that I wake up early and I try to take those setups that I find, and so far they haven't been bad. Kind of plan the trades ahead of time, and I was able to nail a couple of them. Yesterday, I didn't nail the trades, but I found the trades. Like I called them out. I missed the trades, and unfortunately, I didn't profit. Look at this Amazon, another short here, looking for low a day. Hopefully, if Amazon takes out these lows here at 90s, this thing might drop pretty good. So I'm looking at kind of these lows here on Amazon. If we lose this $90.20 on Amazon, I think this could go down to 89.50. Here it is, dropping a little more, looking for this low day. Kind of looking for this to extend, really sell off, and then see if I can get a pullback back up. There we go. Nice trade here on Amazon. Finally got it down. So I'm going to actually buy back half of it, but I'm looking for this thing to really sell off. Close slow, look for a tiny pullback flag to to retest this whole 90 level. Only if I get a very nice pull away down here and close slow. Look at the volume picking up on the sell off. If this closes low, which is actually not well, still got time, still got 9 seconds left on this candle. Sellers need to step it up. I sold towards the bottom, or bought it back towards the bottom, so that was a good trade there. But looking for this thing to continue lower. Here we go. Take out another low, take out 90, flat bottom. Why is Amazon the only one not tanking today? Tesla tanked, SPY tanked, Meta tanked, and somehow the one that I am trading is not tanking at all. Oh, thank God. And that's how you do it, boys. And that's how you do it, boys. You get up, you plan your trades, you look at the whole market, and maybe it will pay off. Maybe it will pay off. Where you go, goodbye. I shorted that from 90, so I got... Okay, so here's what I'm looking at, though. If this thing pops up to 90.28, I'll take a short up here. I think. Depends on how it pops. But these are the ones I gotta be patient, because as soon as they pop and they start trying up, I start getting in early. And then by the time it gets to my actual pivot, and that's where I want to short, I'm already in the negative too much, so I can't let it go from here to there and be negative. I gotta let it go from here to here and be negative and still hold it. XBEV popping right back up, so maybe XBEV catching a lot of shorts surprise today. Rome C is in some SPY puts. When did you pick him up? When it was up at 400 or kind of just recently now? Yeah, I don't like the 5 minutes on this Amazon. We still have 2 minutes left, but so as far as penny stocks, SMMT is the only one going down. Also, Polar, I don't know if you've been here recently or not, but my shorting account is open. I've taken 5 trades total on that account since I opened it, and all 5 shorts have been green. Profit is not the biggest. Obviously, I'm not playing with big size since I just started, but it's been consistently green trades. Maybe I got lucky in 1, 2 of them, but the other ones, you know, did exactly what I thought. So there's that 90.2. I'm actually gonna put stop right over it and then leave that. Oh. So there's my stop. Made some on XPEV, you're down 75, that's okay. Just now in some SPY puts as retesting that 398.50 level. So that 398.50. Oh, you got that little bit of a pop there. Good job. Yeah, that 388 is also a key level in SPY. Straight up down through that level and we could on fading. Tesla dropping again. Tesla full on tanking today. SMMT is going up. Meta fully tanked, but it hasn't even tried to pop today. So maybe this is trying to double bottom on Meta down here. Look at your 5 minutes and you have a double bottom at 116. So maybe Meta gets a little bit of a pop here. Possible round 2 short on SMMT. Okay, I'll be watching. So still in on this Amazon play. I mentioned the reshort, but I didn't reshort it, but it would have worked still. So now I'm just trailing these 50 shares on Amazon to the short side. My target is 89.50. Let me look at SMMT so I can take a trade on my short account today. See, right now, if this was to flag here, holding 127, I'm bullish. SPY is still under that 388. Could get a flag, bear flag there to keep on going lower. Yo, good to see you trading live. What's up, man? I trade live every morning. Everybody on TikTok, I'm here every morning, guys. I trade live completely free. You guys can see me every morning. The other trade that I mentioned today, guys, was Netflix 310 level, right? Netflix bear flag right up to 310 and ended up running lower. Hey, Amazon is still dropping and I'm still short. Amazon target was 89.50. Let's see if I can get that moved down to 89.50. $89.56 so far. That is incredible. $89.51. I mean, that by 1 penny, you're not going to give it to me. platform, Thinkorswim. I cannot. You can't find shorts on SMMT. I'm gonna fully get out of. It doesn't even. Chicago, did you get the Amazon short as well? Chicago Sid, did you get the Amazon short as well? The same one? Yeah. So name. Yeah, I think that was a algo spike. SMMT. So Osapolar, here, would you be shorting this level here for a lower high, or are you waiting for this thing to create that blow off top and then short it up here? For for me, it tells me I don't even have to pay for them. You got that Amazon short, good job, man. Like, when you look at this here, are you, wow, wow. Dark Dark is short on SMMT. Dang it, guys. I fumbled the bag. I fumbled the bag. Look at Amazon. What a beautiful short. Initially, I said 90.82 is my level, and my target is 89.50. Wow. Okay, so you shorted 136. I think I have shorts available. I click the inquire thing and it says let me see you exactly. Let me tell you exactly what it says because it just says like if I try locating them, it usually tells me the price, but it says price inquiry failed, already shortable. So I'm guessing it's easy to borrow because that's what it usually tells me. Well, easy to borrow on my broker, not easy to borrow in general. You got 1,000 shares for $9. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. You got 4,000 for $9. Wow, I didn't. So is this gonna be a short? Who is my broker guardian? Is this gonna be a short? My short people on Tradecast or my long people on YouTube or what? So I'm glad with today's performance. I'm not up a lot. Well, actually, I'm up 200 on Amazon and up 82 on uh Tesla. So I'm up 300 bucks today. I definitely take that. But my planning on these stocks, like I scanned Amazon, Facebook, Tesla, SPY, Nvidia, Netflix, all of these, and out of all of them, I saw Amazon. I was like, Amazon, this looks pretty. Amazon, this 9082 level looks pretty. Actually, Meta also, I mentioned it to you guys. I said Meta 121 level also looks pretty to take a short flag there. But unfortunately, this one happened pre-market right there. But I mentioned 121.12. But I'm happy with that. SMMT trying to pop up a little bit. Oh no, not quite. Sorry. Yeah, DAS charts suck. It makes it look a lot different. All of you, are you reshorting Amazon? Probably not. I know I mentioned that 89.50 level right here, so this would be maybe another attack short, but I think it's pretty extended now. I'd be a little bit careful here. Amazon is on 4 days red now, but if we do end up not holding this 89.50, Amazon can drop to 88 or way down here 85, the lowest on the daily chart. Actually, it's 86 because it's 85.90 something. SPY though, SPY that 388 level as well. Oh wait, 390. Why did I keep saying 388? I can't see that high. Rosendo, get some soccer on. Rosendo, put your soccer on. Everybody. Buying that dip on Tesla at the moment. I don't think these are bad dips. You might be right here. I had a previous line on Tesla at 176.8, but seems to be going through that level right now. SPY is tanking. Let me ask you this, everybody that's shorting, because there's apparently a lot more of you guys that short than I thought. What scanners do you guys use? Do you guys use Trade Ideas, or do you guys have like Discord chats where they're calling out tickers, or what? And then my question after that is, what scanners are you guys using to find the shorts? Is it literally the same thing I got, momentum high day, and gappers? Because at that point you're waiting for something to pop up, get the momentum, get a new high a day, and then short them, right? For beginners, which broker do you like? In general, I would say Thinkorswim for anybody that's starting off. SPY is absolutely dumping. The only thing is, if you look at SPY on the bigger time frame, we are at the uptrend support. So you guys can look at my chart right here. We got this channel going up, right? And everybody was pointing this channel right up to that 200 SMA and the fourth touch on that trend line. So right there, we are kind of touching support. So if you wanted, you could take a small trade here for the bounce on SPY to see if we recover. The thing is, if we end up getting out of this support here and break this trend line, this thing is going to drop pretty fast, rejecting those higher numbers, those higher time frames. Okay, so Zach sees the same thing. We're all a team. We are all a team here and work together and find the plays. Look at Amazon. Hold on, I was in with 500 shares up at 90, 80, really close to 90, 75. And it's down to 90. It's almost $2 a share, and I had 500 shares short on this thing. I should have been more patient. Okay. I'm thinking to myself, I shorted here. I covered here. Mistake. I should have re-shorted here. I added back here. So I could have shorted, covered, fine. Re-added, held it, re-added, held it, and then I think I sold my first 100 through here. So I sold half right away. My target was 89.50. This thing had a little bit more drop in. And at that point, when you lose something like that, like you can tell this range here, buyers are fighting it. Buyers are fighting it. Buyers and sellers are fighting it. After this level cracks, you can tell buyers are not fighting it. There's no reason to sell, to cover, and I did that. You know, you could draw a perfect straight line down, and you could see buyers are not fighting that thing. So, a little bit more patience and a little bit more conviction on my trade, because I shorted the right thing. I got impatient, should have re-shorted it. And then I think the second time I added here, I didn't add as big. I think I only added a fourth of what I added up here the first time. So that's okay. Armid, everybody's calling out Armid. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Armid. Armid, next level is 497. Oh my gosh, Amazon is just full on tanking. Spy is full on tanking. Tesla's full on tanking. Oh my gosh, everything is tanking. So Armid, kind of straight para, not parabolic kind of momentum, but pretty close to it. Uh, Look at the 5-minute chart. You see it? What is Armid locates? 2 cents. The only thing is Armid, oh wait, no, not Armid. DBGI is the one I was scared of a squeeze. Also, Pollard, you did short SMMT now. Okay, so you got a little bit of short locates. I see a big trend line holding SMMT all day today. So you could get a nice fade if that thing pops. Armid though, Armid is heading right up to 5. Would you guys short that 5 double top on the daily? You got a quick scalp on Armid. Good job, good job. Sumo is a slow fader now, being driven into the dirt. Chicago said everything is red, dude. Dang it. I actually had an order at 488 to fill short on Armid and I didn't get it, so I canceled it. It hit 488 but didn't fill me in. But I think this one can run up to 5 at least. Oh, you sold 487 on Armid. Daplin, fly away. SMMT holding that uptrend also, I see it. Here's the blow, here comes maybe the blow off top on Armid. Yeah, everything is tank in Chicago. Everything is red, just free falling. Kind of sucks though, cause I was kind of feeling really proud of my short on Amazon, and I hope it just didn't work out because the whole market is red and everything is tanking. Although everything was tanking before Amazon started tanking, so that's when I was like, you know what? Yeah, I think this is got to drop a little bit. Armit is still flying up to $5. Oh wow, SMMT bear trap. That thing just straight up shot up. SMMT might hit a new high of day. I wonder if I think SMMT might just squeeze their high of day. There's no way this doesn't squeeze. Now it's holding the 200 moving average. You're shorting both. Which one? Armit and SMMT. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I am short Armit. I top ticked it, so I am actually already pretty green on it. SMMT just spiked. I'm watching it. I think SMMT might get a nice little bit of a push through high of day 150s, and a lot of yeah, started positions for me too. I located. I think that's another mistake I got. It's happened to me 3 times now. I located like say 1,000 shares, and I end up starting out and getting my starters in, but only put in let's say 300, 400, 500 short shares, and then I end up not actually getting my full position of locates in. So I think what I should do is locate 200, short 200, locate 200, short 200, locate 200, short 200. But then I think at that point you might get the risk of, you get your starter in and then you want to locate more shares, and then by that point maybe they ran out. And so I can't get any more shares, and now I'm stuck with a starter and can't average up. So maybe that's you locate pre-market? No way. Well, I guess I'm not saying no way, like I'm not doing that, but then that's crazy. How do you know you're gonna be paying commissions on 5 stocks and you only short one? Miss Goss, beautiful flag on the 5 minute on Goss. I have not looked at Goss. I think SMMT should have taken some ads here just to see if this thing wanted to pop up. Armin, I'm watching it on my side chart just because I am short on it. So far, even with my starters, I'm up more than my locate fee, so I'm chilling right now. Chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Rosendo's not here. He's probably out there watching the game, not trading. They say nothing lasts forever. I wouldn't be surprised if Armid still keeps on pushing higher though. Oh, you're here, bro. You watching the game? Small caps on SMMT got a bit heavy. Well, I'm glad I didn't short it. I guess I would have probably put a stop anyways and seen if my stops trigger pretty accurately. He just turned it on. Unfortunately, my chart doesn't show the symbol. It shows it at the very bottom. It shows it at the very bottom. You can see it right next to my buy, sell, join the bid, join the ask buttons. You can see it down there. So Armid selling pressure kind of died here. Not ideal now. Tesla trying to reclaim 177. What was the other stock I was looking at? SMMT. There was one stock yesterday that popped up like this, and I thought for sure this thing was gonna squeeze, so I didn't short it. And it ended up popping, just holding like this, and then it faded. It was DBGI. And I saw a lot of people short that yesterday, and I was like, I would have not played that short there at all, and it worked for them right here. You know, stock pushes up all morning, goes sideways, consolidates at VWAP, under VWAP, bear traps, you know, pops up, squeezes everybody, and I saw so many people hit the short selling right here. I was like, what? I really thought that one was weird. But oh well. They know more than me, so you got out of Armed, you will reshort higher. I thought about doing that. How do I know? Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. 470. Never mind, I'm not getting out yet. Okay, I sold half. You always get out too early. So I sold half. But this right here on DBGI yesterday is looking just. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Is it gonna pop up though? This right here looks like SMMT today. Also, are you still holding short? No, and also he probably added back more. I think as long as Armed stays under 476 is what I'm seeing, I'll hold. If it squeezes like that, I might get out here and then reshort higher. I gotta get some hotkeys over here though because okay, so I'm fully out. Looking for the big blow off through 5 and see if I can reshort. That didn't even look like a bull flag and it's worked in as a bull flag. You have an average of 136. Okay. You're still decent. Armed is moving. I think Armed could pop a new high of day today. It's got a double top on the daily at like 5. I think I want to say, well, it's 497 on the daily, but if you look at the extended hours time frames, it's up to 511, I want to say. 511. So 511 is the new high animation, which I think this one can pop it. No, don't stuff like that. Right under 476. I don't want to be a one-man band. So everybody shorted that double top. Hmm. That's exactly the opposite. That's exactly the opposite of our long strategy. That's exactly the opposite of Sniper Trades. Sniper Trades has the order at 501 here, but Shorts had it right at 497. I wonder if they have order 497 and instant stop already 505, 501. What kind of signals am I using? What do you mean by signals? Yeah, go ahead, Joshua Lopez. You can ask us any questions. Either I'll reply or somebody on chat will reply. We're all pretty friendly here. We're all learn from each other. We all help each other. Emulin, you're long. Okay. If you guys are on YouTube, please do me a favor, even if you guys are not asking questions or asking questions. If you guys just appreciate my lives, just hit the like button for me, please. Let more people come in here, discover the stream, learn with us, trade with us, have fun with us. I'm getting hot. Big rejection off of 5 on Armid, but it's still holding. What do I base my trade on? A lot of things: volume, price, levels, level 2, time and sells. So I'm gonna go ahead and import my trades just because decent so far-ish day. You know, I'm okay with these small profits for now until the end of the year. I'm pretty happy with my overall year performance, even though my last couple days have been pretty rough. But overall, I've been pretty happy with all year. Blair, you read 70 bucks. That's okay, Blair. You had a great day yesterday. You know, you're still green off of coming off of yesterday. So, I'm happy. I'm happy. SMMT so tricky. I really thought that one should have squeezed after that big Giants squeeze. I thought it was gonna break 150. I don't know how it didn't. SMMT, I thought, you know, when you see these in a hot market, these are the ones where you get that micro pullback, holding 144, that's the 200 moving average, holding it, and then you got a target at 151. I almost, like, I would have played this thing very aggressive here, and that is why I'm struggling a little bit more this year, because these are the plays that, you know, last year, I literally would have jumped here 10k shares and gone from 144 to 154, up 1,000 already, up to 160, a little bit of a squeeze, 170, up to 3-4k already. You know, it would have been instant 3-4k. Isaac C7, green all of December. Good job, man. I've never traded a bull market, so I'm worried how it will perform. Are you only a short bias trader? Name is still as SMTT at 143. Okay. You're pretty close to that average, you know. If you start losing some of these pivots, that 137 and tuck under this 137, to me that looks pretty important right here. Bottom there, support there, resistance there, support there. That maybe starts pulling on down. I'm still watching Armid though. You know, I located again shares and I only got my starters in. Didn't get to fully play that one. XBEV is moving again. I took that one off. I don't think XBEV is going to make a big move today. If you look at XBEV daily, because you have a long phobia. So XBEV might consolidate here a day or two. Armid though, I'm looking for this high of day on Armid. Now I'd be a little more scared though, because that's a double top. We're coming up for the third time, right up to 5. We got a high of 511. 5 minute chart, a little bit more. What do you mean you have short phobia, Blair? Yeah, I know. You never tried it. Pafo ripped. What is Pafo? You banked on your spy puts, right? Oh wow, Pafo did rip. What's it called? Rome C. Let me ask you people that short again another question. Actually, you guys never answered my first one. Sorry, can I ask what on the left side of the screen is? Is that buy and sell people have done? No, that's my scanner. I put it on chart so you guys can see it. Another question I was gonna ask. Prohibited at Cobra. So here's maybe the blow off top on Armid. Watching. Watching Armid. This thing could keep on running. The daily now's got room. So why does it keep doing that? That's not where I put that line. You shorted again? Okay, I'm not in yet. If it keeps holding 5, this could go up for another. Yeah, it was a good trade. Good job, man, on those puts earlier. 5. Oh, you traded it with options. Good job. I gotta look at 550 up here. $5.20 to $6.20. $1 share on your puts, though. Good job. The next level on Armid Daily that I see is $6 could be a good level, but 550 is before that. I think this is still hanging on a little bit. If I was long and I was long here at 5, I'd be like, this candle's still holding 5. This candle's still holding 5. You somehow snagged forward 90 on that dip. Dang, Zach. Now Zach is gonna follow this up to $6. Netflix still. Why? I'm not even gonna look at Netflix. Screw that. Looking for this big squeeze here. Looking for this big squeeze. Not short yet. Not short yet. The more parabolic it goes, the better it is for me. I could see a squeeze up to 550. You know, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it. That's a thing of shorts. You got to be patient. Man, SMMT, Oso Polar, you're doing it. You're doing it. Oso Polar, where would your stop have been on SMMT? Blair is done. How'd you end up doing, Blair? Did you decrease your loss a little bit? A lot less capital, way more money. Yeah, you're right on that one. That's okay, Blair. That's okay. Armid is doing this thing again where it just freaking pushes up and then volume just died. Called the third touch breakout. Upper wick on Armid. I really need to get hotkeys in this broker because I don't have any. I can't cancel orders fast or even put a stop fast. Okay, mm, I wish I could ask. I wish I could. No, never mind. So, Oso Polar, what about what about SMMT? Do you know it's a crappy stock that makes you be so high conviction to short it? What about that stock compared to the other stocks? Because that's another thing that I wanted to ask somebody. Thank God I didn't buy the pullback of 136 on M popping, popping. Okay. So for example, like, what was I gonna say? Like, do you look at like market cap flow? Do you look at? I've seen a lot of people that short look up IO. I think it's institutional ownership. So how many large people actually own this stock? Because maybe the higher, the more manipulated it could be. The lower, the less manipulated, the less crappy the stock is. Do you look at anything like that? Do you look at? I don't know how people can tell dilution or like if they have like stuff coming up like that. Like those are things that I've never looked at when longing. I just played the levels, I played the breakouts, I played the stuff, but I don't know if there is a way that you can look at some of these shorts and be like, oh yeah, that one's trash. Nobody owns it. Higher IO, dilution income in, or they always do this, or SMMT daily first. So dark, okay, so you do look at institutional ownership. You're out on Armid. Zach is out on Armid. Wow, for Zach to actually sell something, that must be a sign. If Zach is fully selling his shares, that must be a sign. Everybody on TikTok, UNXP30 is right. Trading is risky. If you guys don't have a risky mentality or don't want to learn it and want to be lazy, you will lose your money. It'd be better for you guys to invest for the long term, and you probably have a 90% chance, 99% chance you're going to make money if you hold good stocks, ETFs, or something in 30 years, unless something bad happens. But good job, Zach. Good job. I did another tiny scalp there on R mid. I think I shorted 516 ish. 516 ish cover there. There's tiny scalps. I don't like that. When I short, I want to find the big move, not take 10, 15, 20 cent scalps. Which, it's putting me green on that account there. And then putting me green. I am green on both accounts again. So I'm happy so far. My profit on my Thinkorswim is not the best, but right now it's not my priority. I woke up early, found some good trades, found some good setups. I mean, these lines right here were drawn before market open. 180, 178, 176. And on Tesla, I mean, two beautiful trades. So I kind of want to go back and why I drew those because those are gosh dang accurate. Just daily levels, easy as that. So the only thing on Armed that I would be waiting for to really play it, maybe a little aggressive, is if we end up getting on the backside of this trend line here. On the backside of this trend, to me, actually looking like another 5-minute flag. Look at the 5-minute time frame on Armed. To me, this looks a little bit more bullish. Uh, Either get a really big stuff, really big blow off top, or get on the backside of this trend line and try to make that last squeeze that they always do. Boom, sell into that resistance and then catch that bounce. And then if $5 ends up rejecting from the bottom like that, that'll be my entry short or add short. Rosendo, score update, please. Score time update, yellow card update, foul update. Book trader. What is book trader? Esteban on YouTube said 0-0. What is book trader? Oh, no idea. You're looking at plain Armed. Well, I guess there's 0-0. Thank you, Esteban. 0 yellow cards. I'm kidding. They don't matter anymore. Hope Morocco wins. So they play Spain. Who plays later? Portugal and okay, Armed giving us another possibility here, maybe. Armed every time it book traders interactive broker chart. Every time Armed popped up in the last couple of months, it sold all of its move and closed very low. Popped up to 11, went down, closed down under 8. Popped up to 8.9, went down, closed under 6.5. Popped up to 770, went down, closed under 6. So this one tends to give it all back. But the thing is, those had previous lines where absolutely you could find a resistance, short it into that, perfect, worked out. This one same thing, this one same thing. Today we don't have anything like that. I don't. The next level I got is 605 on the daily. Past that I got that flat top at 778, but you know it's still holding there. So also Polar, you got to cover 122 on SMMT. Got it, got it. Hope Morocco wins. LOL, it's possible. No, Rosendo. My bad, man. My bad, Rosendo. Rosendo just said he missed his entry because of typing to me. I saw Puff a big move, yeah. I typed it here somewhere. But the daily's been down. It's choppy, not for me to go long, but it's choppy and holding that I could see this one going up 9-10 bucks back up to that those levels up there. Yeah, light volume and could be holding left and right. Well, today everything is tanking. Could have gotten a lot of short possibilities. Could have gotten a lot of short trades. You know, Spies tanking, Tesla's tanking, Amazon went down for another leg, Meta still hanging down there, Netflix straight up downtrending, and then Armed, the one I'm shorting, is holding long. You're placing orders high up there, okay? Who is OTM on Tradecaster? I feel like I've seen OTM. Oh wait, never mind. Also, what is your okay? MSC. I thought I saw you typing, but I didn't see your text earlier, but I did see it. I'm still watching Armid for the short side. As far as everything else, penny stocks and SMMT kind of holding up there. Looking at the large caps, maybe you can find some bottoms on mostly everything pretty soon. Uh, Tesla, you could take some dip lows here, risking low a day, um, but we will see. 2 for 2 shorting SMMT, cover almost all my shares, riding the last 100. Yeah, that pop back up to 144 was it. You know what I also should have looked at? This is kind of what I was telling you earlier that I was looking for on, which one was I looking for? Armid? Armid? No. Oh, it was this one too. Yeah, it was this one. I mentioned I wanted to pop up here. Whoa. I mentioned I wanted to pop and I wanted that reclaim under 144 and short it. It was the same one right here. Hey Blair, you're doing good, man. You got 4 months green in a row, and December just started, so you're doing good, Blair. Jay Hardy traded like crap today, but small red. Hey, that to me sounds like a win. If you trade like crap and you're barely red, that sounds like a win to me. Unfortunately, the volume on Armid just died. I really wanted this one to have a little bit more volume and stuff a lot of buyers so that it just would fail breakout, give a clear short entry, and then boom, fade all day back. I actually have a lot of questions I need to ask my shorting broker, so I made a list of them and I had to go call them and ask them. Oh, another thing. Take care, Blair. You'll get it tomorrow. Yeah, good job, Blair. You're good, man. Another thing. You guys at short, most of you guys probably do use limit orders because I don't ever use limit orders when logging. But most of you guys have orders set out already and then just wait for them to enter the trade. Because the only reason I'm asking is obviously Thinkorswim is commissions free, right? I buy and sell as many times as I want. It doesn't matter. But in a broker like my shorting account, or most of you guys' shorting accounts, you obviously have commissions per share and you have commissions for taking and adding liquidity. So if you market in, market out, you're taking liquidity away, which means you pay extra commissions. But if you have a limit order sitting there and you get filled, you might get some rebates back. So you actually just make money off of putting the order out and getting filled. Right or wrong? Correct? Not correct. Incorrect? Dude, I'm so mad Japan lost yesterday and South Korea. Well, South Korea, after 15 minutes into the game, I was like, yep, y'all are done. But Japan, PK shootout. Okay, OTM, that makes sense. Because some of these I was able to put a limit order out and wait to get filled. But some of these that were going parabolic or the first moves here, I was like, oh, that's a market order. So where did I market order in? No, I limit here. covered there, and then I limited there and covered here. So I scalped it there, covered, there, covered. SMMT again back up to 144, trying to. Guardian. Which it was between Guardian and Cobra, possibly. But, well, Trey Zero was up there too, but I just keep hearing so many things about their platform and stuff, so I was like, yeah, I'm not going to deal with that. And I've heard a lot of things about Cobra being good, but recently I've heard a lot of things that Cobra is lacking on. Like, I heard a lot of things that Cobra just didn't have borrows, and people using Guardian were like, oh, I had borrows or cheaper borrows or something like that. Thinkorswim doesn't have rebates. Thinkorswim doesn't have commission, so it's even better. Yeah, it doesn't offer rebates, but it doesn't have commission. Yeah, I see it. Benar, it's like Thinkorswim. You just click the button. Must be nice. Locating shorts is annoying. But what was I gonna say? Armin, what a letdown, man. Nice pop on VRU. VRU had a nice pop yesterday and sold it all off. Yeah, VRU is heading up to yesterday's high day. I see what you're saying, Rome C. Where are you from, my guy? Like born and raised? Or like born or like raised? Or currently live? So I guess I did say that. Born and raised or currently live? Where are you from? Did any of you guys reshort Armid or short back in again on Armid? If 5 keeps holding, we are not shorting. I am not shorting if 5 keeps holding. No, okay. Okay. Is it gonna squeeze? Fake squeeze? Fake breakout? It will reshort SMMT again. What was I gonna do? Skip this stupid song. Watching Armid. Armid could get one last push. No, haven't clicked the button yet. Haven't clicked the button yet. Hey, Rosenda, you got that dip this time. Good job, man. So this is kind of what I was saying, where you get that break of downtrend and you tried popping back up, but stuffs. 20 cents there, good job. Don't care to short POF or SATX at all. Not POFO, for sure not POFO. Too risky, I think. Actually, I don't know. It barely moves. SATX, I haven't even looked at it. Realm C, you don't short it all, right? I don't know why I always have to say your full name. Or not your full name, but Realm C. Armed, if it gets out of this 520 pivot, yep, I could see a new high. Here goes Armed. Looking for Armed, maybe up to 550. I could die happy. Armed, seeing if this thing wants to reach 550, and that will be a little bit more adding up at 550, I think, depending on how it squeezes up there. But I'm looking short Armed up to 550, possibly. I added small scalp 530, so I got a good fill there. 530. This is why I hate low volume, though. Puts on SPY and large caps. Nice, nice. How's the day going so far? Pretty good. I'm in the green. How do you find your stocks? I got a scanner where I can scan stocks every morning and take a look at them. But today my money was on Amazon and Tesla, so up a little bit over 300 bucks, and it was based off of those two. So I'm happy with that. Looking for Armit for a nice blow off top, maybe fake breakout, false breakout, reject 550, anything up here to see if I can get a short entry on this one again. My pivot is getting moved up a little bit to 520. Why do I still have this here? You in it again, Dark MX? You still now you have 1,000 left OTM. Okay, you had 2,000 earlier, so you have 1,000 left now. Oh, SMMT squeezed. SMMT squeezed, guys. You go at the top, so you do scalp the shorts. Yeah, SMMT broke 150. I see it. I have my starter still in at 530. I haven't closed it. It was up almost 15 cents there, but I'm not looking for quick scalps when I short. I can't wait to see how everybody else printed this chart shorting it. That's what I like about shorting. I can't find people that post their trades. Well, some of you guys obviously, but like I'm talking about like people that make like decent money, like thousands a day, post exactly their buy and sell signals. Yeah, I am short RMID right now. Currently short RMID. Enable order, enter an order, line movement. That's what I wanted. Okay, RMID with the flush a little bit. Under 5 and I'll feel really confident. As MMT finally broke out. Guys, I am starving. Give me 2 minutes. No, give me 10 seconds. You got... Give me 10 seconds. My hair is a mess. Don't judge it. If I'm eating a banana, don't judge it. Oh, I forgot I had this order. I had an order ready to short at 550. No, Neath, it's the opposite. Like, I started going on Twitter, and honestly, guys, I don't have a problem if you guys want to short or don't want to short. I still want to play the long side. You know, I like playing the long side with you guys, especially with the large caps right now. Long or short, those of you guys, most of you guys can short those. I was not gonna judge, but when you say it, I'm going to. What broker are you using for short RMID? What was your locate fees? Guardian, and my locate fees was like 2 pennies, 2 penny a share or something like that. Let me look at it again. I mean, it might be different now, but oh, it's 3 pennies a share. I got it for 2 pennies a share. But I will say the bad thing about Guardian that I know Trade Zero has is you can give your locates back and get money back from them. Obviously, you're not gonna get a lot, but when you're talking about 5,000 shares short at 2 pennies a share, what is that? 500 bucks maybe. And if you say don't use them or something like that, and you get Fab back, you get $250 back. You know, you spent 500, you get 250 back. Guardian doesn't have that, so that is kind of iffy. Oh, but I was saying, what pair is that, bro? I'm not trading pair. Oh my God, somebody spammed that. Definitely a laptop. You don't want to use a phone to trade. You do not need an expensive laptop. Oh, yeah. I'm just exaggerating, but they give you some back. I'm not trading pairs, man. What price am I looking to cover Armid at? Um, that's a good question. I had not looked at it that far. Honestly, I'd want the stick to tuck under five, and I'm happy. I gotta stop in place. I mean, I top tick this almost up here. 530 is my entry, but Armid on the daily, every time this thing has popped up, it's just absolutely faded back and more. So today we're currently 535 high. I could, if this thing tucks under 5 again, I could see this thing losing VWAP and fading down to 450-ish maybe. So hopefully that happens. Going to make some food. Have a great day, Juan, everybody. Thank you, Chicago Trader. Oh, I was gonna say 490 cover half. Yeah, I'll probably cover half at VWAP. Yeah, I always take some partials out. But you know, this is the sixth, seventh day trading shorting. Sixth, fourth, fourth day, sixth trade, seventh trade, sixth. It's been almost a week trading short, and I've actually not had a single red short trade. Profits aren't biggest, but I think just playing the long side, I know when it's time to short it, and just got to be patient and short it then. Is there a specific laptop brand you recommend? No, but obviously if you have a little bit more money to spend, I would probably get a gaming laptop, as gaming laptops have better graphics card and stuff like that, and would be able to handle things better. Not that it's gonna make you a huge difference. I have a crappy Lenovo Yoga laptop that I've probably, I don't know, 8 years old, 10 years old, and I trade off of this thing when I travel, and no problems. Obviously, I'm not going to trust it and go 10, 15, 20K share size, but I can trust it enough to trade off of Wi-Fi, small share size, and make a couple $100 a day if I am out of my house. Okay. I don't know if I want to cover half. You know, in reality, it's like my profit is not the biggest, but I'm up 30 cents a share. That's huge. 30 cents a share, and I had a risk of 5 cents. Yeah, more likely to get stopped out, but it worked. I scalped it, so I'll show you guys my chart, but I shorted here, covered there, I shorted here, covered there, and then I think I shorted there, and about to cover half here actually. I'm actually going to put a limit order to cover half at 5. Right here, give me 5, give me 5, give me 5, give me 5. Well, I was holding 501. Look, there's a hidden buyer, I think. Look at it. There's nothing there, and it held. How am I not getting filled? I put 501. Screw that. I'm gonna mark it out. Cover half here. Okay, so I got 50 shares now. All right, decent day, decent day. XBEV getting exhausted. What do you think? Yeah, I'll show you guys my chart if you guys want to see my chart. Also, Polar still shorting SMMT. I don't know. He was gonna. Oh, there's a cracked 5. But what I'm gonna do is literally let these shares here, and I'm literally gonna forget about my trading account, my shorting account. I'm gonna put my stop in place. My stop is over 520 right now. I'll put my stop in place and forget about Armed, forget about this account, and then come back right before market closes and take a look at it, because I've seen a lot of shorts do that, and that's how you get the big fades. Otherwise, if you stare at the chart all day long, you're going to want to cover. And so I'm going to put my stop. Wow. I have 100 shares left, which is not a lot, but it's not a lot, but the trades have been pretty clean. So let me do this so you guys can see it. I can put the little arrows on my thing and you guys can see the buy and sell. So here is my, oh, I gotta pop it out, don't I? Yep. Oh, I have 50 shares left, sorry. I see it there. So I shorted here the first time. So that's where I put those arrows there. I shorted there, cover down here, cover down there, bottom tick those exits, pretty nice. These were stop in place. It was only one order, but executed twice, so that's kind of annoying. Shorted up here, covered about there, and then top tick this candle here, and covered there, and I got remaining shares still. Not the best for only shorting a couple of days, but you can see I'm nailing the top, covering the dip, nailing the top, covering the dip, nailing the top, covering the dip runners. Eventually this thing will crack and fade. You guys go follow me on Twitter. I'll post the chart later on and see if you guys can, so you guys can like it, retweet it, comment on it. Oh, look at that fade. Look at that crack, the review up. There's the 490 Rosendo mention. I'm telling you, I just have to like not look at it. I moved my stop down a little more. All right, what's going on with everything else, man? If we were only trading small caps, what would we have been trading? like long. What's the at? My Twitter at is Juan Trades 21. Juan Trades 21 on Twitter, guys. Go follow me on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. Somebody asked me about XBEV. I forgot. And actually, let me look at the other ones that Realm C also said could have been short plays. SATX and I don't remember the other one. XBEV looks exhausted. The only thing that XBEV and Neo and Lee and all these things. Somebody followed me. Thank you guys. You're awesome. Big sellers at 150. You may like to short it 150 at SMMT. That one's making higher highs still though. Hasn't had a blow off top. Let me look at it. So it gets, it pops up, rejects, pops up, rejects, pops up, rejects. RMED pops up, squeeze, pops up, squeeze, pops up, squeeze. Lower high. I mean, not lower high, but not as big of a squeeze here. And then breaks trend line. And now this is probably the backside of RMED. SMTT, it's got a huge uptrend all day long and kind of forming a giant ascending triangle. So like this. And we know what these things like to do. Now, I'm not saying it's going to do that, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. Flat top 150, uptrend still. I think I mentioned it here when Oso Polar was in it. If you were to crack that trend line there, he would have definitely gotten his short to work out and gotten that very nice flush. But it held it. It held that trend line there. Should have longed it, but how do you do the erase? Control C, right? Oh, it does work. So there's that. XBEV is the other one. Let me see. That's how I used to be, only trading small caps until small cap land got extremely slow earlier in the year. Now I wasn't having any of the trades, but I saw a lot of other traders still making money. That's when I decided that I need to branch out. Yeah, that's how kind of I am right now. I think I was too stubborn, and I'm glad I created this community because literally all last year and ever since before I started this, I only ever traded by myself, and I would have literally never opened up my eyes and tried large caps or tried shorting or anything like that. And I mean, I was making decent money with breakouts, but after that, nothing was working. So XBEV getting exhausted. XBEV 1220 might be a short. 1220 is a level that I've been eyeing. So it's kind of the level that held that first run. Clear resistance there. Gapped up over it, pulled back. All of yesterday was the level that it respected for the flush down. So right here. So the more parabolic this thing goes up to 12.2, the more likely it will reject it. So I'd be watching that area up there on XBEV. What's up, RT? How you doing, man? You've been killing it. RT, another trader with his own channel as well. So SMMT, I'd be watching it still. I mentioned to put away my RMID chart, and I got it up here on DAS. I'm still looking at it, but I'm writing that thing down. I'm writing that thing down. Red Day recap, you're down 700. Tough luck, man. Market is trash. RMID, another flush there. Started shorting RT. There is, for example, experienced penny stock shorter Kevin Lin, who does tutorials. I found him. I'm telling you, dude. When I want to learn something, I just straight up like go straight into learning everything as much as possible. And I found him. I'm surprised you mentioned him because I don't see him having a lot of followers. Like his YouTube is pretty small. Like I think maybe to 1,000, 2,000 subscribers. He probably has like 10 videos max, like barely anything. But I somehow found him. RT, which one did you get burned on? Yeah, I'm curious to see what Relentless lost 700 on. SMMT. Oh, SMMT. Yeah, this pretty whippy, choppy stock. Um. Oh, Kevin Lin. Yeah, I did watch some of his videos. It's kind of crazy that you called him out. I don't even know how I found him because, like I said, he's pretty small. I think I just saw somebody commented or something on his Twitter, and then I ended up following him and watched some setups and watched his videos, which I probably almost watched all of them already. But yeah. Oh, the ones that Rome C called out. Pafo. Well, actually, Pafo's holding up still. And then SATX. Pafo's the one I said on the daily's got a little bit more room. Not that I would long it, but not. And SATX also holding up. Steven Ducks. That's who he kept saying, bro. I watched the video. He kept saying duck, and I was like, "What the heck is he saying duck? Who? What duck did he learn from?" Ducks. He was saying ducks. DUX. I could not, for the love of my life. I was like, dude. He like every video. He was like, bro. I learned off of ducks. I learned off of ducks. I learned off of ducks. Ducks is such a great guy. I learned off of ducks. Ducks showed me this. Duck does this. Ducks trades like this. Ducks. I was like, who the frick is this stinking duck, dude? Steven Ducks. Does he have a YouTube channel? He does have a YouTube channel. Steven Ducks. Note it. You guys know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. OTM was still in on MSC, short 1,000 shares, and he just fully. Steven Ducks is crazy good. He only makes like 3 or 4 trades a year now. What? There's no way. I think. I don't know. I think. I don't know. There's 4 trades a year, bro. How much is he putting into each trade? What was I gonna look at? Oh, MSC for OTM. Dang, how did you get Fields on this thing? You're trading this stock yourself, bro. Ducks makes a few trades a year, several millions each year. Bro, that is, you gotta be crazy, crazy, smart, freaking, I don't know, to do that, to pull that off. You make 3 trades a year, you wait patiently all year long. Make 3 trades a year and you make millions. Sure, I bet he shorted AMC and GameStop then. Did not mean to click on Armed, popping back up to 5. That's okay. Oh, had 4K shares, took some off, and reloaded to 3K shares. That's good. That's good, man. Good trade, man. 1,200 on the day. That's awesome. UIL was another one that I looked at yesterday. This chart, it's not. It's an easy to borrow, so I didn't like it in the beginning. But it put in its leg. It put in his move, right? Puts in his leg, uptrends all day. Look at the daily on UAL, whatever this stupid stock is. United Airlines. Oh, this is United Airlines. Anyways, double tops 45.58 on the daily. So, yeah, that's crazy to be freaking smart. Some people, I noticed some people are crazy. Like even Kevin Lin, he coded his own bot to backtest his strategies. That's insane. Some guys are just either extremely hardworking or crazy talented, skillful. You know. Dang it! All of you guys knew Steven Dux. I had no idea who Steven Dux was. XBev heading back up to that 1220. Pretty close on XBev. Anyways, UAL, the daily chart, 45.58 high, double top on that daily. Hits it, right? Bro, I'm writing all these names down. You guys are calling out names that I've never heard. Um, you get that down 777K on the year. Wow, he's gonna finish red this year. So this is that level I'm watching, right? You get that high day pop. You use it as resistance. You use it as support. It could have been trade short. Could have been trade long. Yeah, but then you end up breaking uptrend on the day, and then you tuck right back underneath 45. And look at this. Like you take these trades here short, break of uptrend here, break of tucking back under that daily level. You take that short right there, 45.6. Look, cruising, cruising all the way down to 44. Obviously, price your stock barely any. You got to use a little more capital, but you still got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 160, $1.60 per share. Crazy. That's one that I looked at, and that's kind of what I was looking at SMMT today. SMMT today, where you get that move on over the 200 moving average on this one. In this scenario is my daily level, and is right here. So you get right there. And in this case, once you got that pop here, rejection, you get that push, but fails it right away. Take that short on the bounce down, and then you get that fade away. And of course, this one didn't fully give you that fade, but that's the way to find that trade there for the shorting, I think. XBEV, double top. Billy might be a good one to short. I think Billy is. What does Billy do? Is that similar to XBEV? I feel like XBEV and Billy are similar. Nope, sports something. Billy is actually the 200 moving average as well. So Billy and XBev both look decent right now. That 1220 on XBev should have been my first entry short. He's #1 on the year. Wow. XBev 1220 is what I'm looking at. Very steep uptrend here. If this pulls up pretty high over 1220 and flags 1220, flags over this 1215, that could be a long trade. So I'm just watching it. But if we start rejecting this here at 1220, crack this trend line, try to push up to 1220 again. So if we make a pullback down, try to come up to 1220, double top then, that might be my short back down. Tesla had a very nice bounce. Somebody earlier said they were buying the bounce on Tesla down there. November and the start of December have been two of the hardest months I've seen for shorts. As in, nothing's fading. November was tough going long, so I think a lot of shorts killed in November. But right now, yeah, I haven't been able to catch a fader. People on TikTok, anybody on TikTok have any questions for me? A couple of less people there, so if you guys have any questions, I'll definitely see them real quick and can answer a few. I don't promote it, I don't say it as often, but if anybody wants to learn how to trade, you're a complete beginner, I do offer a course. If you guys have any question about it, just send me a DM. I can shoot you guys a discount for it. Or I guess I'll just tell you anyways, 150 off, no spaces, so 150 off, and you get that discount. Obviously, you guys see me trade live every day. Today, I'm currently up 300 and some bucks just on my Thinkorswim account. Especially with this market conditions, the front side is usually pre-market. I agree with both of you guys. I've seen that most of these stocks are making the squeeze pre-market, and then shorts are all on top of it pre-market and already shorting these moves down. But I also agree with Rome, where you get that stock to have the initial push, it might get sold off the first day, but it holds lows. It holds levels on the daily. Example, Armid, right? Armid wasn't a gapper today, but why did it gap up today? Why did it run today? Look at the daily. It had a pop pre-market first day, got shorted, or actually popped after hours, got shorted. The next day didn't do anything. Kind of popped up again, didn't hit a high, went sideways all day yesterday, held lows, held lows, held lows, held lows, and then finally, boom, sticks a nice leg up. And then here is where eventually, as soon as it's reaching this higher level, appear double top and triple top, and after it's already been up on the daily, now I want to look for the backside of the stock and follow it back down. But this is kind of agreeing with you guys. The move is either pre-market after hours pre-market, sells off market hours. I guess this time it could have caught a move, but sells off market hours, goes sideways, and then finally when it holds long enough and sellers can't get their way on the first day, 2 days, then it ends up running, squeezing them out, and then finally gets a nice leg, goes from 3.6 to 5.3, $2 a share. That's what, 60% on this move today? 40%, sorry, other way, backwards. 40% move, and then looking for this to retrace back if possible. Which is another thing that I didn't used to do at all. All last year and all before, I literally would just wake up and just literally, oh, this one's moving, this is a gapper, this one has volume, buy, 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 buy. Now it's like, I gotta look at the stock, I gotta see what it's doing, I gotta see what the last 2 days it did, and that's something that I was very lazy about, and it's finally getting to me, so I have to step it up a little bit. How long till I'm a billionaire? Shoot, I don't know if I'm even gonna be a billionaire, bro. I don't use TradingView. Why do you trade smaller stocks? They're more volatile, bigger moves. Wait a second. Oh, that's my cost basis. Okay. Oh, dang. That's a lot of shit. Oh, actually, I don't know how many shares I trade a month, but. Sergio, what's up, man? If anybody has any questions, I know Sergio is part of the course, so if you guys have any questions, you can ask them and get feedback from real people, not just myself, obviously. Love and prosperity to you. Thank you, man. Thank you. No options. I trade options rarely for swing trades, but not necessarily every single day. based on my stats, 68% of gappers fade. I'm pretty sure bears benefit. I've also thought about that, Rome, and I was like, if most gappers fade, what about if you look at most gap downs? Do they rise back up? Ooh, XBEV, big old sell off there. XBEV, I'm interested in XBEV. Do I have to locate shares for XBEV? It was easy to borrow the other day. I do. Oh, son of a biscuit, man. I clicked the sell button on XBEV at 5:15. And this thing dropped more than I couldn't short it. It was easy to borrow the other day, and now it's like 0.008 of a penny. Any move back up to 12.20 on XBEV, I'm gonna be looking short. I wanted my starter at 5:15. Sergio said, course is dope for anybody thinking of getting it. Learn a ton and it's affordable. 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Thank you, man. Thank you. So you guys see, I mentioned 12.20 on XBEV. Obviously, you're at 12.4 right now, so you'd be up 15 cents a share if you took that trade anyways. But I was patient to see if we were gonna blow off after 12.12 and reject it, or if we were gonna end up blowing off and then hold 12.12. But you know, big old trend line crack here, looking for 12.12 to hold as resistance. Faded through there again, popped back on down. You know, I was kind of a little bit short bias on this one, so. Still, I think if I get a pop up to 12.20, I might play XBEV short again, but I'm still watching it. I also took away my moving averages, and I've been doing fine without them. I don't really feel like I need them. It might help to stay in trades a little longer, but another thing, guys, keep an eye on the bigger time frames besides the daily, because you see after hour resistances. And honestly, I botched XBEV as well. If you look at the 1 hour time frame on XBEV, look at that after that day it gapped up. It gapped up from 1237. It looks like 1237 gapped up, and today it literally popped up to 1236. That could have been a pivot. I mean, it was off by 1 penny, but that was your pivot. I was looking 1220 because of intraday hours, but after hours we had a pivot at 1237. It's easy to see after it's done, I know, but still. SMMT going back for a new high still. SMMT, you know what SMMT is behaving like? This stupid SMMT stock is behaving just like SHBH the first day, where it's low volume, but every time it flushed, it held. It flushed, it held. It flushed, it held. It flushed, held, flushed, held, flushed, held. And if you look at SHBH the first day, not this day, flushed, held, flushed, held, flush, held, flush, held, flush, held, boom, flush, held, flush, recovered, flush, held, flush, held. Oh my god, look at this. It's exactly what it's looking like. And it still moved up and still gapped up and still made another high the next day. And then today finally moving on lower. But to me, SMMT is looking very similar. But it's about to crack that uptrend line, so interested there again. That's a good thing. I always see a lot of guys on Twitter that they short, and whether they're in a winning trade or losing trade, they leave runners all the way to the end of the day, and they literally close them out at they literally close them out at 259. Tesla reclaiming this 178.82 level doesn't look bad. I think this level on Tesla is pretty important. So, OTM, what you're saying is like, for example, even if I close fully out of RMID, just come back at 3 p.m. and then compare it if I would have made more money if I held it till close or not. Because I do know that with shorts you get fades and sometimes they just fade literally all day long. So I know what you're saying. Rome is good at finding the stocks that don't have correct. Awesome. Thank you, man. Thanks for the advice. Thank you all of you guys for being here. We're all help each other out. Hopefully you guys are learning some from me, but I sure know I'm learning from you guys. So appreciate all you guys being here consistently. Rome is good at finding the stocks that don't have volume and expect to get volume later on. And so he's in early, and by the time that stock is already gaining volume, Rome's already in it. Tesla is a little bit on watch right now at this 178.82 level. I could see this flag in here, maybe down to VWAP, but this 178.82 level is a double bottom on the daily. Two candles there. Big move today. Maybe we try to hold this level off and try to keep Tesla from fully fading down. SPY kind of consolidating. It might end up tracing back a little bit, but this 172 level on Tesla looks pretty important, and that's where I saw that clear flag this morning. I had that level there anyways. That right there happened. Well, this is popping up already. Maybe it's already trying to flag out of it. And then XBEV, it had a bounce there, but if I'm taking shorts, I want my clear entry to be where I want it to be. I was short bias once it cracked that trend line. Uh, once it cracked that trend line, once it rejected 1220, this could have been a bounce. I'm not taking that bounce though. Not with my shorting account risking that much. I could take the short here and my entry would be 1220. That's 10 cents that I could be in the hole before I even get to my pivot. And if it pulls up another 10 cents off of that, which should be my stop, then I'd be down 20 cents a share, and I don't want that. So on this one, I definitely was patient enough to get 1220 again. If I get 1220 again, I would have shorted at that one, but didn't get it, so I left that alone. I did try it the first pullback here, 515. I actually hit the market sell on my shorting account, so I'd be up 15, 17, 18 cents on my trade right now. But yesterday was easy to borrow, and today it was not. So I it didn't let me. I had to go ahead and locate him. Which, you know what? How do I know if I... Okay. No, I didn't locate him. They were very cheap anyways, but I didn't locate him. I see. It tells me right here what I have located. Let me see. Depends. I usually never go along on first green day on Gap versus a lot of typing, Poffle ripping. Oh, nice, Stanford. You just nailed that Poffle trade. Let me look at Poffo. I've been streaming for a while. How long has it been? You know, I looked at this stock this morning. I said this one can run. Y'all guys asked me to short this one. I said, not quite. That might have been a 50-50 guess though, but still. Stayed away from it. Alright guys, let me see. How long have I been streaming? I feel like it's been over, yeah, 2.5? Oh dang, I gotta get off. Just kidding. Um, what's it called? I'm probably gonna get off, guys. Uh, did I import all my trades from Thinkorswim? I barely traded today, but I was very selective. I had nothing but green trades yesterday. I took, I traded 1, 2, 3, 4. I traded 5 tickers on my Thinkorswim account yesterday, and I traded, I think, 2 shorts yesterday. Yeah, 2 shorts yesterday, and all green trades. And today I traded 2 tickers on Thinkorswim and 1 ticker short on shorting account, and again, all green. Well, there goes Tesla off that 178.82. Dang it. Dang it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna, let me see, what's your shorting broker? Guardian. Yeah, Rome is kind of right there. But at least this year. Last year, every gapper ran out even more into market open. So, but this year it's not been the strategy. Are you talking to Rome C, Stanford, on that one, or is that a question to me? Time frames? I'll answer it anyways. I use the 1 minute, 5 minute. I do like the 1 hour a lot. 60 minutes. 4 hours is. Oh, just the Rome C. Never mind, Stanford. Won't tell you anything then, bro. How was the game, Rosendo? Did anybody win? Nobody told me anything, so maybe it's still on. Maybe they'll go to shootouts like Japan did. It must be, what, close to end of second? Oh my god, literally 4 minutes left. Oh, who's got a free kick? There's 5 minutes left in this game. Yeah, the 1 and the 5, and then I really like the 1 hour time frame. You can see some support and resistances a little bit better on that one. 4 hours is clear of trends, but not clear support and resistances. Yeah, SMMT is kind of still holding. It's still in my rising wedge, in my ascending triangle pattern that I mentioned, so I would be careful to see the blow off top F of 150. So right here, holding 150, and then uptrend. Why can't you do rectangles diagonal? Can I do an oval? No. No. You can't. It's impossible. So right here. That's what I got on this one. If you do get a nice run out of here, this thing could run. Could run. Could run. Tata Martino, now with Mexico. Gap up short. I also use time frames really. Yeah, okay. Alright, guys, I'm gonna head out. I am still open on stupid XBET, bro. What a letdown on XBET. Who asked me about XBET to short it? I know I said 12.20. I didn't take the trade of 12.20, but I wonder if you guys took the trade of 12.20 because you'd be up 30 cents a share. Anyways, I am still short on RMed. I got stopped right above 5, which might wake me out here pretty soon. I'm kind of looking for this trend line here to crack and see if I get a nice flush on RMed, but you know, it's doing the same thing. It's doing the same thing it did this day, where it just faded and then kind of crippled, went sideways for a little bit, and then end of day it ran. RMed's daily looks strong. R Well, there it is. I'm out. There you go. That should end my stream. I'm out. I just got stopped out on RMed. I was gonna say, keep an eye on RMed. Daily chart looks strong, so if this thing ends up popping back over 5, holding 5, popping up over 5-2, holding 2, this thing could put up another run. But I'm gonna head off, guys. Thank you guys for all being here. Argent Trader. Well, we're out, so it don't matter anyways. But all of you guys, thank you guys for being here. One very experienced trader I'm friends with told me last year in 2021, this type of market only comes once every 10 years. Take advantage. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I wish I was. I wish I was putting up the numbers that I did that year. 2K day, 3K day, 4K day, 2K day, 3K day, 5K day. Back to back to back to back. But oh well, I gotta figure something out, and I'm gonna figure something out, and I'm gonna make it work. You guys take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys go like my recap, go leave a comment on my recap, go anything at all. I'm gonna go watch the rest of this game, eat some breakfast while I do that, and then watch the next game at 1. And see you guys tomorrow. So you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you all guys for being here, and see you later.